Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We have our fourth and final video for the Goldie Box Fall 2022 spoilers. Goldie Box is a seasonal lifestyle subscription box. It's my subscription box. I am the creator. It was an idea that I just had during the pandemic. It happened to work out for me because you guys seem to have a lot of fun with it. It is a lot of smaller brands and then every once in a while a couple major brands as well. So there's a good mixture there. Also, a lot of the brands have give back stories or are doing something that is very eco-friendly, recyclable, or good for the environment in another way. In addition to all that, also a tree is planted for every single box, which is a huge dream of mine. So I like to thank anybody who ever supports me on that because we have almost got to 3,000 trees planted in Tanzania, and I'll have more about that in a separate video because I do want to do a special video when we hit 3,000, but it's very, very exciting for me. As a kid, I always really wanted to plant a tree, like just one tree, because I loved trees so much. I wanted to plant a tree. I meant physically myself, like I went and dug it up and put the seed and watched it grow and all of that. But this is kind of a different fulfillment of that dream, so it's really awesome that I get to see that in this as well. So I'm going to cover the last 4 items. 1 item did not make it to me, and actually 1.5 items did not make it to me, but I will still show it in this video because you're going to need to see it before customization. All of them are on track to still get to me before October 15th, which will be around the time when I start shipping the boxes. So I like to give myself a couple of weeks in case anything comes late now. I used to do it on the 1st and I always failed at making that deadline. So I try to do it now about the 15th after you pay instead of the 1st, like the day after you pay. So that reminds me, billing will be pretty soon, September 30th or October 1st, and you can make changes to your box at any time before that bill date. After that bill date, it already bills you. You cannot really make a change again. If you have a really special circumstance or if I missed one of your emails, of course, I will modify that for you, but I can't just be doing a bunch of changes after that. So I'm going to summarize all the days and times. September 22nd, the first day of fall at 2 p.m., you will be able to customize. You should receive an email with the customization links. In that email, you'll click on your link, you'll pick your items in checkout. You'll check out like you're checking out a normal website, like if you're just checking out your cart, except you do not sign in. And this is something that happens every single time. Do not sign in at all. The sites are not connected. Eventually, I will like to have a system where they are connected, but right now I keep them not connected because I don't want someone to just start adding things to their cart when they don't have a subscription, or vice versa. I don't want them to have a subscription and then also add the items at the same time. I want it to be a 2-step process. Like you have the subscription and then you get access to adding items to your cart. So I do the sites separately that way, just so that the link isn't just directly on the goldiebox.com site. Nothing is connected. Don't sign in. Just pretend you're checking out like a guest. Enter your email manually, enter your address manually, enter your name manually, and then just click checkout, and you will receive a confirmation email to that email address that you enter. So if you don't get the confirmation email, it means you did not secure those items in your customization. The past 2 times as things sell out, I try to reach out to the companies and get more. I already know there are 2 companies here that are not going to be able to give me more. The actually one that I'm showing in this video, I basically ordered the rest of the stock. It's a very small business, so I ordered everything she had left, and I even asked like, hey, can I get a little bit more? The answer was no, she doesn't have the ingredients to continue to make it. This one was already spoiled by Hi Noel, so you'll see that in her video, or have already seen that in her video, but that company is not able to get me more, especially not in time to ship boxes. So that is one of the items that when it sells out, it's gonna just be like sold out. But if you see something else that you really, really want that's sold out, I would wait on it, maybe pick another item, and then later you can trade it out, because the second I see the sellout, I start contacting the suppliers to try to get restocks. So customization, September 22nd, first day of fall, 2 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern. Bill date is either going to be September 30th or October 1st, and I have no idea why it chooses it. There's no rhyme or reason. When I asked my processor, why are some people billed on the 30th and other people are billed on the 1st or 31st and 1st? Because I have it set to the 1st. They said, oh, it has to do your time zone and when you signed up and whatever. But they're based in the UK, and then I've checked the time zones. It's not like East Coast is on the 30th and West Coast is on the 1st. It's like really completely random. So I have no idea rhyme or reason, but just know by September 30th, you should have your credit card information in there properly and all of that, and be prepared to be billed, because you might be billed on the 30th instead of October 1st. And then for shipping will begin October 15th. It can be earlier than that, but I am not going to say any date earlier than that. So it will begin for sure by October 15th, unless I send you an email that it's delayed for some reason. It shouldn't be delayed because almost every single product now has arrived to me. There's only 4 that have not, and 3 of those are in transit. One of them they're saying is gonna be in transit by this Wednesday. So tomorrow. When am I posting this? I'm posting this on Tuesday. By tomorrow it will be ready. So those are all the announcement and special dates and all of that. Let's actually get into the products, and I'm gonna first do, because some other channels spoiled these, I'm gonna do the soaps. These are from Taylormade Soaps. They are handmade. That is why it is not going to be easy for me to restock, because this company has already started switching over to their winter soaps. So their fall soaps already gone. I basically bought out what they had left. There is pumpkin spice, and it's got glitter on it. It is eco-friendly glitter, not overpowering, which is exactly what I think is the major issue with most soaps. Also, I just love how beautiful they are. Honestly, if you see Hi Noelle's video, you'll see it a little bit more up close and personal, because she does remove the plastic. I just want to make sure that these are available in case somebody wants them. But the glitter and the shininess and all, it's just such a beautiful soap. These are MSRP of $12, and I did watch her video where she does say she found them for $9. That is true. Taylormade Soaps is on Etsy, and because Etsy adds a shipping charge, it's actually a pretty hefty shipping charge to check out with one soap, ends up being over $14 for me, and it's a shipping charge per soap. Like, it's not combined or anything like that. So they discount the price on there for that reason, because it really ends up being more than the $12. However, all of the shops that sell these, including her selling in her own like establishment, sell for $12. Either way though, these are going to be with another item, which is a soap saver, and I'm going to put that on screen because I have not received that yet. So that soap saver is valued at $5. So even if we were to count them as the 9 you see it online, it would be 14. I am going to count it as 12 because I've used MSRP for every other product. So MSRP as listed by the company to me when I make the request was 12. So it's going to say 17 in your handout, or if you got it digitally as well in that little pamphlet, it is going to say 17. But even if you wanted to count the 9 because you're like, I see them for 9, it's still going to be above the $12 that I listed as the minimum for every product in Goldie box with this additional item. The item is from Finchberry. It's actually another soap brand, not as small of a business as Taylormade Soap, but it is called a soap saver, and I think it's really, really good for soaps like this that have this beautiful design, because you don't want to ruin that. You want to keep it as good as possible, as long as possible. It's just a 3x3 square that's kind of has like little holes, a little bit sponge-like, and you set your soap on this square and it keeps the soap dry on all edges while it's sitting because of the little holes that allow it to aerate. I think that's the correct word. So it keeps your soap lasting longer and also keeps this beautiful shape longer. Obviously, when you use it and set it up with your hand, you are ruining the shape a bit, but having it sitting out somewhere also does mess with that. So this is a soap saver so that these beautiful designs, and Finchberry has similar beautiful designs, last as long as possible. But each soap will come with a soap saver that you can use with this soap or any future soap that you have that you want to basically last as long as possible because of its design or anything like that. The next item that was spoiled by another channel, let me pull it out, is a really adorable palette. I wanted something with some fall colors. Avocados are not really fall to me. They're very summer to me, but I'm from California, so they're actually all year long for me. This is from Latin Beauty, and it's just like the cutest avocado shape, but I just fell in love with these colors. It has some jewel tones and mustard, and I feel like these are my fall colors. Like these mustard colors here and this burgundy 100%. And then some of the darker greens, definitely for me, are super, super fall. This too, I think you have to have a little bit of wanting some creative color to use this palette, because it does have some glitter and it also does have some real like creative options. I'm gonna just put on my eye right now, and actually let's use our travel brush set because it's up here as well. So I'm gonna just take the little flat brush actually so I can pack this into the corner. I'm gonna pack this yellow color here into the corner of my eye. Latin Beauty is cruelty free, it's woman owned. There we go. It's hard to do it in a viewfinder instead of an actual mirror, but I just want it in this little corner. And then I'm gonna take my finger into the glitter shade, and this glitter cut off, or like the shimmer, is just so easy to apply with a finger. And let's do this side too. If I didn't already have like a light color too, I could take this white color and just put it right here too as well. This would be like a really fall look for me. I always put some brightening inner corner because I like my eyes to look more open. But I'm really excited to have this palette because I just think it's so, so adorable. It is cruelty free, it's not talc free. I do know that last time I tried to find talc free because some people said, you know, I've been looking for talc free lately. This one is not talc free, but it's just so adorable I couldn't pass it up, and it really had the shades in it that I wanted in the fall box. So I did try about 4 palettes for fall, and then this one ended up coming out victorious for this particular season. It's just really like so cute and adorable, and the color is gorgeous. Like especially the shimmer shades that I've played with, gorgeous. Absolutely love the brand. Let's get to the last 2 items. One of them has shipped to me and has not arrived. I'll leave that one last, and I'll just put a photo up like I did for our first video when I had the glass, but I didn't have the glass to show you. By the way, I am going to try to post a video tomorrow, which would be Wednesday the 21st, the night before customization or the day before customization, with every single product in case you missed one or forgot one. We could just go through the whole thing, and it'll be a little bit longer video, but I'm going to just quickly go through each item and then list everything in the description so it's easy for everyone to find in one place. So this next item is not really skincare for your face, but it is skincare for your hands. This is from Soon. It is their Shea Butter Vegan Hand Mask. You probably have seen these in the add-on sales or things like that in the past. That's how I originally tried them. Now I do use these, and I wouldn't say super regularly, but I do use them maybe like once every other month, something like that. And I do think they work. It is a temporary mask, but I get this dry spot, and actually you can kind of see it right now. I get a dry spot right here specifically. It's not too bad right now, but sometimes it's really peely, and this does truly help. It's definitely not something that like you're still gonna need to put lotions on afterwards, but it jump starts keeping your hands moisturized. So I do this, and then I make sure I have good hand health after, and I'm not like overwashing my hands and all of that. I got into a habit of overwashing my hands because everything was like germs for 2 years, and we were worried and all the things, or some of us were worried. I know some people were not worried, but some people were really worried, and we were overwashing our hands and like being told to wash our hands constantly and all the things that dries out the delicate skin of our hands. And so these hand masks, actually, I think I started using a lot more because of that over the past few years. And Soon Beauty is a K-beauty brand. They're also cruelty-free, they're vegan. This is also going to be paraben-free, phthalate-free, like all those things, as Shea Butter, which is my favorite moisturizer. And then it has green tea extract and then tea tree leaf extract as well. They're single use. I've talked about before that I read a lot of reviews on these. Obviously, either they were in a box or I read the reviews for one of the sales. I used to do it for the sales as well. So I did read a lot of reviews, and some people said like, oh, you can do this while you're working and like typing. I tried to do that. I don't think you can. Like, it's very difficult to type doing that. So it is something that maybe you should just relax. It's 15 to 20 minutes. So just relax, watch a TV episode, and, you know, detox from your technology, from your phone, from your computer. I have tried so many times to use it while I'm on my laptop, and it's just really awkward. So for me now, I just don't do it. But I had read multiple reviews saying that, so if that is fine with you and you don't mind having that awkward, weird feeling, it's still possible. Like, you can still use technology with them on. I just personally don't recommend it. So these are the Soon Hand Mask K-Beauty Shea Butter Vegan hand masks. And then the last item is a skincare item for your face. It is a grapefruit facial serum, and it is from the brand Chickidee, which is a UK-based brand, and they're actually a home and beauty brand, which is kind of weird, but that's how I found them. As I was looking for a lot of home items. You guys asked me for a lot of home items, and then I was really impressed with the ingredients in this particular serum, so I thought, okay, I'll try some of their home items, I'll have them ship some home items, and I'll also ask for a sample of the serum. I ended up really loving the serum. It's a grapefruit serum, and it has things in addition to grapefruit. So it has sodium hyaluronate. That is my favorite form of hyaluronic acid. I really think this is an anti-aging product. It also has rosehip. You're gonna see rosehip as rose canina extract, but that is another really anti-aging ingredient. It has witch hazel water. It also has vitamin E. That's another, you know, moisturizing and anti-aging product as well. Really great antioxidant, good for free radicals and also repairing some of that damage. I'm gonna actually pull up the ingredients because there's some other great ones here as well. It has Camellia sinensis leaf extract, that is green tea. Another one of my favorite ingredients, also caffeine, some really good you know, blood circulation, all the things. I love green tea and I love caffeine for skincare. You guys have probably heard me say it now like a million times on this channel. It also has aloe leaf extract, has beta glucan, has panthenol. Then it has the grapefruit essential oil. So it's actually pretty low on the list. Grapefruit essential oil is really known to be great for hair and for skin, but that is pretty low on the list, I think, for it being the name of the product. It has hydrolyzed vegetable protein, allotonin, then citric acid, and then some sodium benzoate and potassium sorbate. So that is the entire list here. I don't know if I missed anything. I think maybe I didn't talk about the chamomile or the first ingredient, water or hydroxyethanol cellulose. Those are just kind of, you know, the fillers and like the making them, the composition of the actual product. So originally I was really just impressed with the ingredients list and I wanted to try it out, and I really saw a significant difference. So I decided I definitely want it in my box. So that is also going to be in this box. I debated whether to put it in winter or fall because it does have some good moisturizing ingredients, but I think it's more anti-aging than moisturizing. So if you're looking for something that's really anti-aging, it has a whole lot of ingredients that are specifically for that. And I saw real nice like firming to my skin. I don't know if you can see it in my skin right now, but I've been trying, everything that I've been using has been from Goldie. Like the moisturizer I use is the green tea moisturizer, the eye cream that I use is the watermelon eye cream, and then this serum is the serum that I have been using. And I really feel like I've had kind of my best face ever. Like it just feels so nice and so great that I think that all of the items are working and they're working together. So even if you have some of those other items, definitely you can work them together. So those are your 4 items, your final 4 items. If you want to skip this box, if you want to downgrade or upgrade, there is a link. It says upgrade when you go to the Goldie Box website. If you click on upgrade, you can basically just change your box size or skip your box. So it can work as a downgrade, it can work as an upgrade. You need to do that 24 hours before customization. So you need to do it, I would say, by 2 p.m. on the 21st to make sure that I have enough time. If you do it a little bit after 2 p.m., it's probably gonna work, but I would say like that's the deadline for me to do it before your customization. You can switch to silver in that process, but you just wouldn't have the link in your email because I set up the email about 24 hours before. That comes on customization day with the direct link, but you can actually click any of the links on the Goldie Box website. They will also be available on that site. Some people go to the site instead of waiting for the email and they just click on customize and then pick which size they are, bronze, silver, or gold. So if you're bronze and you want to be able to see the gold item because you want to upgrade and you didn't upgrade 24 hours before, you can just go to customize on goldiebox.com and then just click on the little gold bear, customize as gold, and make sure that I have something in that upgrade form that says you want to become gold so that when I match it up later as I'm shipping it, that I see it and we end up getting you to the right thing for billing. I know that sounds like a lot of steps and all the things, but you can change your box size basically at any time. So it is pretty flexible until the bill date, and then that's when it becomes a little less flexible. Like I said, if you have an emergency or something crazy happened, or I missed your email and you're like, hey, I actually asked you to change this, I will of course fix any of my own errors. I get so many emails that it's kind of crazy to catch up on the customer service part of it, but I'm just a one-person show and I do have a full-time job and I do my best, and I hope that I get to most of those emails in time. I do search for them. I search for the form specifically. So if you sometimes just send a general email that just says like, hey Jess, I want to change my box size, it makes it a little bit harder because the form has special wording that I can search and just do them all in a row. That's all I have for you. You've now seen all 16 items, and then you do know the 2 exclusives. The glass in the first one is the gold exclusive, and then those journals, the sleep journal and the gratitude journal, are the silver bear exclusive. So you must be silver and above to get those. You must be gold and above to get the glass. Other than that, you have all the other options, everything now in your, mind to make your decisions. I hope your decision is a little bit difficult. I hope, because I do know that all of these things are great quality. I've personally used all of them, and I'm very happy to have all of these brands, especially some of the small businesses that I get to work with, and some of them that I get to work with again, like River Birch Candles, one of my favorite candles. I'm so happy to have them back. So I really hope that you feel some of those same things that I feel as well, but I do understand the box is not for everyone. No box is for everyone. I try to make Goldie Box as customizable and easy and as many options as I possibly can, but there are still people that this is not the box for them. I am okay with that. You are not hurting my feelings by saying that, but there are many other boxes and many other subscriptions, and you can find the one that's just right for you somewhere else. I do appreciate having you guys here watching these videos, but there's no pressure or feeling or anything like just because you support my YouTube channel to also support Goldie Box. Goldie Box is just something I did for fun on the side, and it turned into a business, and now it's kind of taken over my channel a little bit, but I just want my regular subscribers that come here to just watch me unbox to know there is no pressure to ever feel like you need to have a Goldie Box just because I created it and you like coming to my channel to watch me unbox other things. I will have another unboxing video very soon. It is my BoxyCharm for August, so I know we're in September, but I did film that and it's pretty much edited, so that one will be coming up after this one and after the Let's Review Everything. So we will be back to some unboxing videos for those of you that are tired of my Goldie Box spam right now, but thank you guys for watching anyways. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!